Hi, I'm Brett Parker, multimedia specialist for Candy Industry Magazine. And today we're showcasing SmartSweets, who have introduced new candy products within this year, Cinnamon Bears, and through their SweetChews, they have two new flavors, cherry lemonade and pink punch flavors. Here to discuss this is Heidi Dorosin and Katrina Hahn, co-CEOs of SmartSweets. Heidi and Katrina, thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you for
Happy to.
having us.
So can you explain the initial inspiration behind your decision to bring back SweetChews with two new flavors?
Sure, happy to talk about that. We launched SweetChews for a variety of reasons, and this product innovation has perhaps a deep history at the company. Some people may not know this, but we launched SweetChews back in 2020, and it launched with a lot of consumer interest. And that's the first reason why we are relaunching SweetChews in this year in 2024-25. We've always had tremendous interest in this format from our consumer base. The second reason why we're launching it now is we've seen a lot of growth in the chew segment. It's grown 30% over the last 2 years, and today it's about $1.1 billion in sales as a segment of non-chocolate candy. So high growth rate, another indication that this is a format consumers are really interested in. And then the third reason, and this leads to the history of this specific innovation, when we launched it back in 2020, we realized that we weren't hitting the mark in terms of the product performance and delivery on taste and texture. So we actually decided to pull it from the market. And we have spent the last 4 years working on perfecting the formula, which leads to the third reason why we chose to launch it is we are now ready. We have cracked the code. We are very proud of our new taste and texture and color and the consumer experience. I think the best thing to do is to try it yourself, to to feel it for yourself and experience it for yourself. And we're doing all that while still delivering on what SmartSweets is known for, which is radically less sugar. So the entire bag, and this is important to emphasize, the entire bag of candy, it has only 2 grams of sugar. And we do that without adding artificial sweeteners. We are not adding sugar alcohols. We are not adding sugar to the formula either. And we're also naturally flavored. So this is we call it our Pinky Promise as a brand. Great taste and texture with incredible low sugar nutritionals.
Now with the Cinnamon Bears snack, so combining cinnamon with a gummy snack seems like an unlikely combination. So does a combination like that present any challenges in crafting a snack like this?
Yes, I think the biggest challenge to cinnamon bears is really getting the right spice and heat level in a candy. You can go super hot, but that is off-putting. So finding that magic combination of the spice and the heat and the sweet, we like to call it our spicy cinnamon bear. So that unique combination of sweet and spicy. And we are really proud of what we've created. And we hope that many people who are either already cinnamon lovers or new to the cinnamon space will enjoy our cinnamon bears because we've really crafted that unique combination and tapped into that, as I said, the spicy space.
These new snacks are noted for their reasonable nutrition. What are the biggest challenges of creating a healthy candy without sacrificing taste?
I would say that I love the question. There are many challenges. I think the first way to answer that is it is very challenging. So candy is 90% sugar, and what we're trying to do is create a candy with 90% of its ingredient replaced with something else. So not an easy thing to do, and do that while still delivering the consumer experience that people are used to. So it is much more challenging than meets the eye. We have been perfecting this and at this longer than anyone else. We are the original low sugar candy and specifying specifically low sugar candy without artificial sweeteners. There's been sugar free for a long time, but we are not. We are a candy company that does not use artificial sweeteners. So that's what makes us unique. And we are the first at it. We've been at it the longest. We're the original. And we will always be working on that balance between nutritionals and taste. And we want to be the best at delivering the combination of those two things. So we push ourselves really hard. We're always tweaking. We're always experimenting to get it even better, get slightly better taste, get slightly better texture, while still delivering the low sugar benefits. And what we like to say internally is if we can take sugar out of candy, other manufacturers can take sugar out of all sorts of products. So we view our brand as part of the Kick Sugar movement, which I think is something that needs to exist across consumer packaged goods. And we are, for us, we are the best example, the extreme example. Again, if we can make candy without sugar, you can make, pasta sauce without sugar, you can make yogurt without sugar. And there's a lot of excessive and hidden sugars in consumer packaged goods, and we would like to be a catalyst for that to get fixed.
Is there a methodology you employ for selecting the right flavor for the right candy?
Yes, there is. We look at a number of things as we think about flavor profiles. We look at in-market data, sales trends, flavor trends, both inside and outside of candy. And then we spend a lot of time talking to our consumers, or our friends, as we like to call them. And they're very generous with their feedback and insights in terms of what they're eating, what they're enjoying, what they'd like to see from us. And we listen very closely to that information we're getting from them. And then we try those flavors in our candies to see if they work with our candy profile and our unique set of ingredients to make sure that we have that great combination of taste, texture, and flavor in all of our candies.
Now, do you have any new flavors on the horizon you can preview for us now? Are there any kinds of flavors you'd like to experiment with in the near future?
We're bringing back our much requested favorites for Easter this year, berry bunnies, Team Sweet, as we like to call that, and our tropical eggs, Team Sour. So those will be in stores shortly, and we're excited to be able to bring those back.
That sounds fantastic. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Heidi Dorosin and Katrina Hahn of SmartSweets, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Brett.
And thank you all for watching.